Today we're going to cook some pasta. It's not hard, but some of you can use a little bit of help there. So the first thing we got to do is we need a pot. Here you go. I'm going to cook about a half pound of pasta. It's not much, but it's enough to get you by. Unless you got a heartier appetite, you can go for a full pound, in which case this is not enough either. So start by filling it about, I'd say about 1/3 to 1/2 full with water. Now keeping in mind that this particular pan is a 2-quart pot. So use a 2-quart pot, fill it about 1/3 to half full. Come on over here to your stove. Put it on high. This is a propane stove, so we're going to put it right on there. Now this comes to the good part. Some people will just use hot water to cook their pasta. That is not the best way. The best way is take a little bit of your handy dandy olive oil and use that. Not too much, only about a tablespoon. Dribble it on in there. Just about a tablespoon. Use your best judgment. That's the first thing. What does that do for you? It keeps your pasta from sticking. It also makes your pasta nice and greasy. Actually, not really greasy, but a little bit. And it is healthy, good for you. Next thing I do is to use a little salt. I personally like garlic salt. So I take a little bit of that. Once again, not too much. That helps keep it from sticking as well. It also is gives it a little bit of salty flavor, which I particularly like. One thing you note also is I use garlic salt because I happen to believe garlic is good for you. A little roto-rooter for your vascular system. So, put a little garlic salt in there, a little bit of olive oil, and we let some time go by. So, let's do the fast forward. Oh, here's your pasta boiling up. Oh, no, that's not pasta. Here's pasta water over here with the olive oil and a little bit of garlic salt in it. And we'll just give that a little bit more time. Little note, when cooking your pasta, you want to focus on paying attention to the back of the box. Here's a couple of examples. They tell you how long to cook your pasta for, depending upon how you like it. In this case here, al dente would be, that's not good, 10 minutes. A little more firm, or a little less firm, excuse me, would be 11 minutes. And then kind of gushy tender would be 12 minutes. And of course over here they only limit it to 10 to 12 minutes. So a couple notes as we wait for the water to boil. Okay, this is what we call a rolling boil. Not very exciting, but you can see that good old extra virgin olive oil and salt starting to slur together to make a nice mix. So what do we do at this point is we grab our handy dandy pasta and we gently pour the pasta in. Now it's important to note that you should have a utensil available at this point in time. So even though it's not boiling, you want to be prepared to do the following. Stir. Because the key with pasta is not only having good extra virgin olive oil and salt, but also to have a little old spoon to keep it moving so it doesn't stick. We don't want sticking. So, talk to the spoon. And watch, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Because once it boils, you need to simmer it until it is, in my position, al dente. See you then. Okay, so what we have here is the boiling pasta in the bowl. You should stir it. You'll notice you don't see that extra virgin olive oil so much anymore, because what it's doing is it's going down and it's embracing the pasta and trying to do what it should do, which is make it nice and tender, and hopefully some of it will go right on into that pasta along with the salt and enhance the flavor. So that's what's going on right now as we wait for our 10 minutes to pass. Now I don't know about you, but pasta is one of those things where there's lots of things you can put on it. I personally enjoy using clam sauce. So until they come up with smell-o-vision, I will just tell you that it smells great. It's got plenty of olive oil in itself, and it's a good way to top off a nice pasta meal. Of course, I have the corned beef cooking over here as well. Nice. Okay, so here you have it. Notice that the pasta is now above the waterline, which should tell you that two things. One, it's expanded, it's probably ready. And two, I probably should have put a little bit more in the water, so I had to do plenty of stirring to keep that pasta moving. Anyways, at this point you want to remove it from the, turn off the heat, remove it from the heat, and strain it in a strainer. Always make sure they're all out of there, and you'll be good to go. And there you have it. Pasta with clam sauce. This is it. So here you have it. One pasta meal, another Dandy Dave's Dandy Deal of a meal. Have a good one.